Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. Coming to you dead from the Open Mic Podcast studios because we're not live. We don't put it up right when. But anyways, with me as always, Jason.
Yeah.
Hi.
That's me. Hi.
What's up?
Nice to see you, man.
Don't be fucking weird.
Hadn't seen you in a bit.
I saw you the other night. We got drunk. It was fun.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I know. You're an alcoholic. You have problems. And with us this week, my very good, sweet-ass friend, David Diaz. What's up, David?
What's up, Mike? How are you?
Good, man. How's it going?
Pretty good. I just saw you in Houston.
Yeah, we saw each other. He was down there in Houston, same time as us. That was fun. That was a fun time.
You guys just kind of like just ran into each other?
No, we knew.
Well, we knew.
We were both headed to Houston.
So you guys were like fucking. You guys were foxing with each other.
Yeah, we was like doing. We didn't.
Yeah,
do
we
that.
were straight vibing.
Yeah, that's where we were VIBing, bitch.
Yeah.
But you went down there with Ralph, who keeps canceling, has never been on this podcast, so you're instantly cooler than him.
Not only am I. I agree with you. Not only am I cooler than him, at the same time, you also canceled on me a couple times.
Well, I was sick last week, and that was.
I believe you, but for a little bit, I thought. You can just cancel on me. Not cancel. You can just reschedule, Mike. You don't have to tell me that you're sick. Like we're cool enough that you don't have to.
But I'm professional. I want you to know that I don't want it to affect our friendship, David. I need you to know I only cancel because I'm fucking dying, and I don't want you to die.
It sounds like the both of you got in your feelings over it.
I'm 24/7 constantly sensitive. Yeah.
Okay. So you're always in the feelings.
My bed is made of my feels.
So I feel like that's why Mike even.
Bugs, yeah.
I feel like that's why he even had to justify it with letting you know that he was ill. And as a matter of fact, we ended up having to cancel our episode because he was ill. And
so he says, yeah.
I get sick a lot. You know,
he was sick, and then all of a sudden he was in Houston. So I mean, that was the story with me.
Well, they had the cure down there.
He got better in time. Yeah,
I got better just in time to go out and do some comedy stuff.
Mike did cancel on me 2 times, where he rescheduled on me twice last week, and then not saw you, but then I learned you were going to Houston. And then I'm like, well, I guess he's better. Hope he doesn't get sick again.
I drank a bunch of orange juice and took a bunch of vitamins just so that I could meet you in Houston. That was what it was all about.
Well, you got to.
Yeah, I know. It was intimidating. I'm not going to lie.
Totally wasn't. Yeah.
You know what sucked, though? I messaged you about it a little bit Saturday after the shows. Luis, who I went down there with, he had gotten a hotel ahead of time without consulting me, and it was a shithole. It was America's Best, which is always America's fucking worst.
Always.
And we get back, so we leave the shows and then partying and all that, and we go get something to eat, and I drunkenly eat it in my car, and I start looking up hotels around us because we wanted to be north of the city, so when we woke up we could shoot out. Nothing. It was Memorial Day weekend. There was nothing available. Couldn't find anything even in downtown. So we go back to our shitty hotel, and we go in, and I'm taking a piss, and it's already like 4 in the morning at 3:30 at this point. And Luis, all I hear him say is, "Hey, what do bed bugs look like?"
Hell no.
Yeah, I was like, "Pack your shit, bro." I took a picture of this thing and Googled bed bugs, and it looked like they used the picture I took to show.
It's updated.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, I do. I do have it. I sent it to Luis so he could dispute it and get his money back. So we ended up spending like $350 on the one hotel that was available across the highway from us. But it's a nice fucking place. Like they had brunch in the morning. They had like one of those cool hangout like lazy river pool areas.
It was like 6 times the cost of the America's Inn.
Yeah, it was 6 times the cost of getting bed bugs and having your body raped by infest.
I mean, it's just money, so protect your body.
I think that's
I
the
disputed that charge too, so it's actually free.
Well, little do they know they also have bed bugs now. So
yeah, little do they know they also have carpet bugs.
There you go.
How long have you been doing stand-up, David?
Me, I'm coming up on 4 years.
4 years?
Yep.
And you started here in the DF Dub?
What
was your first club you went up at? First open mic?
First open mic. It was either DCH or Arlington Improv.
Okay. Hell yeah.
That's a DCH guy in the house.
We have us a DCH.
Well, nobody's a DCH
Rest in peace,
guy.
Yeah. It's about to be DCC.
Yep. It is. Somebody hit me up. Was like, "Hey, Dallas Comedy Club is opening up. Here's a list of what they're looking for." And he sent me a list of employees. Of like they need like a janitor and a manager. And I was like, I don't want to do any of that.
I don't see where it says comedian.
Yeah.
I don't see a headliner, let alone feature or host on this list.
Listen to me, Mike. If Mark Maron was a door guy at the Comedy Store, like who are you to think that you're above it?
Well, I'm better than Mark Maron.
Well, that's true too.
I'm just kidding. I'm not. I don't believe that at all. He's one of my favorites.
I've always said that DFW's Mark Maron. That's what I've always
Yeah.
said.
Just because I'm always annoyed and my glasses
Mostly
don't work.
because you sit down a lot on the stool. That's mostly
Yeah,
why.
because I sit.
see the
I turn the
correlation.
stool over and sit on it to be different. No, I don't know. I was the door guy at Hyenas, and I've done it at the Improv. I've door guyed for years.
Look at
man.
you now,
I've
yeah,
done it
and
for a
look
long.
at
And
you
look at
now.
me now.
Yeah.
They won't let me do it anymore.
You
I'm
have
banned.
you have a podcast. You have your very own podcast.
Yeah, I have my
now.
very own podcast that I
It
paid
was
for.
those stepping stones that got you here.
Is your mom
Yeah.
proud of you?
Oh no, she says she is, but I don't. I hope she's not.
Well,
She
she's
interacts a lot with the Facebook page of the show.
I know,
so-
and it's. I let her request sit there for like a year before I approved it. And like I'll post something making fun of my own shirts or whatever. That's just my Bumble blown up, and she'll be like, "I want to buy a shirt," and I'm like, "I'm not. That's not. I'm not trying to sell shirts. It was a joke, but I'm not going to sell you a shirt, Mom. I'll just give you one, and you could just give me like $30. It's fine."
Yeah,
But I
I'm not
like
gonna sell it to
reasonable.
you.
I like gorillas though.
Okay, well, you had one, so what's up? That's a shout out. My new shirt. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm gonna post pictures of it on our pages. The Pomparilla. It's a gorilla with a pompadour. Jason's wife drew it for me. It looks dope. And if you want her to do artwork for you, too bad. You're a loser. She won't do it.
Wait, whose wife?
Jason's.
Okay.
This guy.
Yeah. Sorry if I talk weird. I got these new teeth, so some things
remember
come
that.
out. Kind
Oh,
of
I'm
yeah.
having sex with an artist, an artiste.
Well, they're married, so he one time had sex with an artist.
I occasionally have sex with an artiste. Yeah,
Yeah, bro, occasionally.
I used to be married
nice.
and have sex with my wife. Never
now
gonna stop talking about it.
Now
Yeah.
it's different.
yeah.
Well, she still has sex. It's just not with you.
Yeah, it's
God
with
damn
other
it.
guys.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I'm sorry.
No, you can't. You could have helped it, but you chose not
you're
to.
right.
Don't
You're
You
right.
actually
Don't
know
blame
said ex-wife? Or
No, no.
Oh, okay. Wondering.
No, we don't really talk much.
That's what.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Uh-oh.
I'm kidding. I always say there's money on the nightstand. Anyways, I'm kidding. I don't have a nightstand. I like digging a hole. You
Hey,
know, it's
dig it.
fun down here. It's,
Dig that hole.
it's damp and
I have.
wet.
That is one thing I've told my friends, and I feel weird revealing this to people. But I have told them I don't. When I'm involved with a person, I don't really give a fuck. Like it's fuck my exes or whatever. Except for that one. Like I swear to Christ, like I will lose all of my shit.
If one of your friends fucks your ex-wife.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see
I can
that.
see that.
I can see that. Yeah.
I think the worst part is everybody else knowing that your friend is fucking your ex-wife and then talking about it.
I hadn't thought that far ahead. Maybe that is worse.
You know, I have not an ex-wife. I was never married before, but like I have the equivalent of that, and like I actually always root for her whenever she meets a new guy.
Right, but
Like,
you wouldn't
no,
want.
I'm like, I hope
he's
this
trying.
one works.
He's hoping she gets a rich guy so his child
Hell
support will
yeah.
cut off. But
But you
now
don't
that's
want-
almost paid off.
Keep going.
But how would you feel if it was one of your friends though?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
sure.
well, you're
now
better-
at this stage
you're-
now. Yeah,
Okay.
at this stage now.
Are you
But
gonna hate
there
me if
was
I?
a time,
Are
I'm
you gonna hate
sure,
me if I
when
say
your
this?
exes.
You know, there was a short period after we had separated and broke up that I probably would have felt otherwise, but ever since.
All right, well.
Are you gonna hate me if I say this?
What? Go ahead.
All of his friends fucked her before he got with her.
Oh yeah, well it's true. Yeah.
Nothing new then, right?
Truth be told, I wasn't. They weren't
I'm
my
sorry.
friends though at the time that they fucked her. They knew.
And
her
hey,
before
look,
me.
that's wise. Anybody
It
that fucks
brought-
your ex-wife wasn't really your friend in the first place.
Well, I'm not,
brought
from,
them
I'm not
together.
from around here, and she's from around here. So if that tells
No,
you
she
anything,
does
so.
get around here, yeah.
So, anyways, you got some questions for us, Jason?
Yeah.
Jason, I can't see some of my S's come
Your
out.
S's.
S's.
I want to see you
like that.
whistle like
If
Mr.
you-
Hebert.
I can't.
If
do
you
it.
never brought it up, I would never think anything.
And now it's
I wouldn't
all-
think twice of
Yeah,
it.
you
No,
sounded normal to me. Actually.
no, I'm still very self-absorbed. I guarantee you, I'll forget about your S's in like 5 seconds.
well,
but-
don't
but
forget about my
secretly
essence,
thinking.
though.
Wow.
His judgmental eyes will be looking at your teeth every single time.
I
when he
should
looks
back
at
that
you.
S up. All right.
You better give me some private eyes. They're watching you.
All right. Would you rather bust a nut every time you tasted something delicious, or would you rather bust a nut every time you tasted something gross?
I'm gonna go ahead and go with gross. Yeah, I'll go with gross.
Well, I'm fat because I feel like I'm busting a nut every time I eat something I like. But yeah, I'll go with that. I don't care. I like busting nuts.
You have less gross things that you taste than.
Well, I don't really eat anything gross, but I still want to bust nuts. I'll take it every time I eat something good.
So like I'll have an olive, I'll eat an onion,
That's what I want to do. Is I want to.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I want to reduce
make a
my.
dick fart.
I don't have to eat a tomato to bust a nut.
I want to keep it under control, though.
Yeah, you're gonna frequently eat things that taste delicious.
Yeah.
but
yes.
think about this, David. Like, did you ever see There's Something About Mary?
Yeah.
When he tells him to jerk off before he goes on a date because you're walking around with a loaded gun.
For sure.
If you've already came twice that day, how's your rejection level is going to change because your indifference towards that woman's going to be. I came twice. What are you going to do? That
It would
I
probably
haven't
be
done
good
already?
for my health to eat less things that I enjoy.
Now, come
Well,
on.
that's on you.
You
I just
expect
don't
us to believe that you only ate something delicious twice in that day before you went on a date?
Well, I'm saying for him. For me, that's all day long. I'm eating like a goddamn a scummy king over here. I just whatever pops in my mind, like, oh, I want steak. Then I have steak. I probably shouldn't, but
I'm at that point.
I don't care.
I'm at that point in my life. Yep.
Well,
I
you just
want
kinda-
a thing, and then I'll like. I don't think to justify it to myself. I'm like, I can afford that thing.
exactly, yeah, and it's almost like to a point where it's you're just kind of satisfying yourself. It's like you're overindulging yourself, but it's to the point where I don't. Oh yeah, thank you. I forgot about that.
For me, I'm
The sound quality just went up in here. If you guys can't tell, we just 100% higher on sound quality.
But also-
we're sacrificing our heat.
sound
Exhaust
quality went up, and so did the temperature. It is now hot in here.
Oh
We had
yeah.
to let go of our stage grip, so
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but yeah, I think it's like an indulgence thing, like especially. And I'm not trying to like put you out there, but like say you've been through a divorce, right?
Yeah.
I'm just depressed always, but I mean I feel like it's one of those things where I can control this pleasure, so I might as well get. It's like I just keep pleasuring myself with food.
Yeah,
Since I'm not getting to fuck the people that I want to fuck
yeah.
to make it
No, I
cavemanish.
hear you. Sure, yes.
Yeah.
For me, I also grew up poor and didn't get to indulge most of what I wanted to indulge. On top of having the depression thing, also. So,
Yeah.
so now it's like
So if a bowl of ice cream makes you smile, who's it really hurting?
it's not really hurting anybody. I think
Except
maybe
you.
me,
Except
maybe,
you
maybe
and your
me,
body.
And maybe me and my loved ones. Sure, when I die at a young age, sure.
When you
yeah.
get diabetes at 18, but I'm 27. It's gonna back pay you like unemployment
Here's
used
the
to.
thing about me. There's two types of diabetes, and I don't know the difference between the two because I'm ignorant. And the less I know, the better. And that's about it. I just don't know anything.
and it sounds like growing up poor means you'll have good metabolism. Also,
Does it? That sounds horrible.
You eat like that, and you still have that body, dude.
I don't have this body. That's why I constantly wear this jacket, is because I'm just getting fatter. And I'm
Hey,
gonna,
you
It's like a
found
trainer. Yeah.
you found something to work it out. So I mean, good for you. I gotta go custom if I want something to actually slim me in. I can't. Anything. I just settle on. I'm gonna look fat until I do something about it. And every day I'm like, all right, this is it. Just eat what you want today, and tomorrow we're gonna get back on that bike. We're gonna start riding. We're gonna go low carb, eggs and bacon for every meal, or just eggs. No, not even cheese. And then I wake up and I DoorDash like $40 worth of biscuits and gravy.
I'm the wrong person
I'll do it tomorrow.
to give health advice. But yeah, but when you do that, when you're like, I'll do it tomorrow, that pretty much means nothing. It's like if
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't do it right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know, but it talks me
whatever.
into doing it, and I just do it anyways.
Yeah.
I've lost 160 pounds before. I just put like most of that back on. But what
How
else
about
you
this?
got?
What's it harder to say? I'm sorry, I need help, or I love you?
I need help.
I need it. Yep.
I have no problem telling anyone I love them, and I have no problem when I fuck up being like, I'm sorry, I fucked up. That was my bad.
That's a hard thing to do at first when you don't feel good about yourself, because you're like, man, if I admit that I fucked up here, they're gonna think I'm stupid or I'm incompetent or whatever, because I already feel this way or whatever. But then as you learn, you're like, yeah, fuck it, like live and learn. And people will usually be cool when they're like, all right, well, try better next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably asking for help is because of like feelings of inadequacy or whatever. I don't want anybody thinking I'm stupid or whatever.
So,
Yeah.
so if anyone knows you out there, and it looks like he's struggling, he's not going to ask for help, but he might need it. You never know.
Yeah, even with
just reach
people,
in.
the worst part is like, yeah, and you know, you've known me for 20 years, and you know I'm the first one to admit when I fuck up and be like, yeah, I fucked that up. I'll take blame for that, but I'll never ask for help. And even when I need help and it's clear and apparent that I do, I still, even when people are like, hey, you need some help, I'm like, no, I'm good, I'm fine, it's fine, everything's fine, it's fine. I just the way I am.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, same thing. To ask for help specifically, but I find just something I thought of was like whenever I ask my wife for help for any reason, I'd be like, "Hey, I need help. I'm sorry. I love you." You know.
So you do them all.
all
Just cover it all.
else, you know. Yeah.
What else you got?
All right. Would you rather be forced to watch on that note? Would you rather be forced to watch your parents bang, or forced to have your parents watch a video of you masturbate?
We did something similar to this on the last episode.
I tweaked it a little bit.
Now, I want to ask a question, or should I just answer it?
Ask a question.
Do I have to watch them watch me watch the tape?
I think that's the question.
Yeah, would you rather be forced to watch your parents bang?
I know. Do I have to watch them watching me masturbate?
I think that the premise is you're gonna be there in either instance.
Yeah, your discomfort.
Yeah.
Honestly, I want them to see it. I take a lot of special care.
Like,
I'd be like, see, you got to move the candle over or your foot's going to hit it.
Mom, look at the screen.
Yeah. This is why I said I didn't want fucking Brussels sprouts.
I'd much rather watch them watch me because it's going to be a way shorter video, and because I'm trying to get used to being embarrassed.
Okay.
Getting into comedy, like I'm trying to.
more.
Stand up will help you get used to
For sure. Yeah, exactly.
I embarrass myself at least once a week.
Yeah,
to stand up.
I want to get used to it. I don't want it to bother me. So, but I don't want to be grossed out though.
For me, it's the opposite. That tape's going to be a lot longer than them banging.
Oh well.
I hate me, but I also sometimes love me, and it's only when I'm masturbating.
Yeah.
I don't know where the line is, but if I drag that out for too long, like it gets exponentially less enjoyable.
Really?
Yeah.
See, the longer I go, the more I enjoy it.
Well,
I'll have pure bliss in a couple hours.
Jesus Christ, that's a long time.
No, I'm not gonna go for that long. I've literally rubbed my dick raw doing that.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's another reason I wouldn't want to do
20
that.
minutes is long enough. About 15, 20 minutes, you're done. This chicken's done. Put a fork in it.
I would rather watch my parents do it, but I would hope that they would be able to be in the room while I was watching.
20 minutes is like half of
What do you
a.
mean?
Like, so
You want to see a live show. You don't want to go see the tape.
I want to watch the video and then be able to look at them and be like, and possibly get something out of it because they feel embarrassed. But see, I don't have a relationship like that with my family, so
Maybe that would be a good way to get.
to break the ice.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, again.
So are we going to Six Flags
yeah.
or? Yeah.
All right. How about this? I something I saw online. So if Kirby just swallowed you, what ability did he get?
Kirby.
Yeah. Remember Nintendo?
Yeah, Kirby. If he swallowed me, what
Ability. Remember he could morph your ability.
Kirby is a video game character. And
he'd be one smooth talking motherfucker after me.
That's
you
what
go.
you get.
That's the only thing
You got
I'm
a
good
slick
at.
tongue.
I can talk myself. That sounded weird. I can talk my way into and out of situations, and I won't say easily because I'm dancing when I do it. But I think that's. I've literally had girls tell me that they don't trust me because I always have the right thing to say or I'm too smooth, and I don't have a script. It's whatever pops up and it's coming out. So that's what he would get.
I answered that meme this week.
Yeah.
And I instantly just said depression. Kirby would get depression from me.
Yes. I mean, it's believable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I believe everybody has some kind of a mental illness.
Probably, yeah.
Everyone does.
I think
Whether you
almost
admit it or
everybody
not.
would benefit from some therapy.
Mine would have been that you got depression from me as well, or and a side of alcoholism.
Oh,
for
well, there you go, yeah.
So
Yeah, aside. He would have
Yeah.
got an entree.
it's always the minor.
Yeah.
It's not the major.
He'd eat you, and then he'd immediately be taken to jail, then the hospital because he's fucked up.
No, good kidney.
Yeah.
Or good livers. Good liver here.
His blood alcohol level is Michelob Ultra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kirby's would just like go right up to like 0.08 or something.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So you've been kidnapped. 2 hours later, your kidnapper returns you because you won't stop talking about what?
I would probably try to purposely think of something that he wouldn't want to talk about. So I would really just gauge whatever bothers him when I would go from like sex with his parents and then ultimately just land on talking about my naked body. Yeah.
That's how you get your kidnapper to say, fuck this guy, I'm returning him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd talk about a mole that's like on the bottom of my sack.
Ill.
Exactly. You're done right now, right? Imagine
Depends
2
on the
hours
reason
of
why I'm
this.
kidnapping you.
Yeah, well, it's not money, that's for sure.
I hope I don't ever get this verified, but is that real? The mole? All right.
I can't verify it for you because you don't want it verified.
I hope I don't ever find out.
You have
Just
to be at
wanted-
a specific angle.
Just wanted to ask you. Yeah.
No.
Well, I'll tell you, the answer was well earned for me.
Okay.
It wasn't easily.
It's an insane stunt bonus. I think.
It's like climbing Mount Everest just to get a cheeseburger.
If somebody is identifying your body, is that something they would go for almost immediately? Like, all right, that's him.
No, probably the birthmark on my ass cheek that's shaped like California.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what your mom or your loved one would be like. Let me see his ass cheek.
A lot of ex-girlfriends, probably not my mom.
Okay. Your mom knows about it.
Well, yeah, she
had
knows
you. She
about it, but
birthed you.
but she's like 76 now, and she hasn't seen my ass in a long time.
You didn't get it removed or anything. Like people don't get birthmarks.
I mean, it was just little California.
Look,
now it's big California.
Yeah.
I was the last kid out of like 7 kids that they had. So I mean, I doubt she reminds that. Yeah,
a little bit.
Literally,
Sorry,
I passed.
Nancy. I apologize.
She ain't listening. That's fine.
If you had to smuggle something, whatever it may be, and it's important to not get caught, do you swallow it or use another method?
Say that again.
If you need to smuggle something, whatever it may be, and it's important to not get caught, do you swallow it or do you use another method?
You're talking about the butt, right? Butt chugging
That's
it.
all I can think of. Yeah.
It's going to be your prison wallet.
Yeah. It's going to be your hot pocket.
Absolutely.
You're not, because I mean, you got nowhere else to put it besides in or out.
Up your butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you put it in your butt?
Hot pockets are also just hot on the inside.
Only for a little bit. You know, if you spread it open for a minute, it'll cool off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that ham. Yeah.
That ham, I burned the roof of my mouth on that ham so many times.
And for like a week, you've got like scars on the top of the roof
I
of your
literally
mouth.
just got over that 2 days ago. So it's you think you let it sit out for 10 minutes and it's cool and you bite in and it's still like, oh, don't forget the devil's lava's in here.
Yeah, but it's never even. It's not even good enough to wait for it that long.
They used to make croissant pockets. You remember those?
Did they not still? You said you used to.
I can every time I find one now it says croissant pocket. It's not the
It's
same.
only the ham and cheese one. It's the buttery croissant crust.
Buttery crust, and it's not the same. They
No,
fucked it up.
They changed it.
See, the thing is, if you swallow it, you got to pick it out of your shit, right?
That's gross.
If you put it up your butt, you could probably just.
Less poop than digging through poop.
At this
Yeah.
point in my life, I would choose to swallow it just because I know how to swallow things. I'm less proficient right now at this point in my life, as of this recording anyway.
Yeah.
You've never put anything in your butt.
I'm not saying that I have or haven't, but I'm just less good at.
Less
I've
skilled
done it
at
less
extraction.
skilled. Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll put it up my butt
Yeah, no, I'll use the butt entirely because it's just one time dealing with something gross.
because I have done both methods.
There you go. You know.
And you can throw it up and it's gross, or you poop it out and it's even more gross, or you can put it up your butt and it's almost rinse offable with hot water. Not just cold; it's got to be hot.
some soap.
Unless it's Coke, you don't want to wash that off with hot water.
No, but your fingers, yes.
Yeah. Well. Oh yeah, and wash your hands too. I guess if you're a liberal. I don't know what that means actually.
You're gonna give the other guys that are involved in your drug escapades like salmonella or something.
Yeah. Well, hey, you got pink eye.
Yeah, you're gonna give them pink eye. Yeah. You don't want to do that.
That's not being a good drug dealer and handler. You know.
Well, I'm neither one. So.
All right. So if you were certain of your genealogy, so your nationality, wherever you're from, your heritage, if you're certain of it, then you took a gene test and found out you were something totally and completely different than you thought,
Filipino.
how would you feel?
How would I feel?
How would you feel, Filipino?
I
Saved it.
How would I feel? I think it's like anytime you think you know a thing and then you find out after a long time like that you didn't know that thing or that what you knew was wrong. It's a little disorienting.
You've been defending it for a long time that it's right. And
Yeah,
now
I've been
it's
defending
something else.
Mexicans all this time, and then like all this wasted effort. Why?
And now you
Why?
found out you can actually use Asian slurs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
The story came out. You were like left in a basket on their door and shit, and it came out and they told you the truth. You know,
And I'm like, I believe it now.
I don't know. I think it depends on what it would come out that I am. But I don't know. I'd be interested to know because I've found all kinds of different answers on the free stuff online. I've never paid to do like actual
I
ancestry.
feel like you should maybe.
But like it says, my last name hails from Spain. But then also I've gotten like South America, stuff like that. And my mom's white, like from Kentucky white. So there's no telling what kind of trash that comes from.
Yeah.
Whether it's Irish, Scottish,
What is
or
hillbillies?
whatever.
What does your last name mean? It means good something, right?
No, well, it's close to bienvenidos, which means welcome.
Oh, that's
but it's
true.
not. It's just benavides. I don't remember. I know there's like a chain.
it's a welcomer or the welcomed one or something.
No, bienvenidos is just welcome. It's just like when people come over, you're like, yeah, bienvenidos. And then just like saying hi.
Benavides
or whatever.
sounds so close.
And a lot of people have said bienvenidos when they're trying to read my name. I'm like, Mike Welcome. You think my name is Mike Welcome. Mike Welcome is who's hanging out with you right now.
Mike, welcome.
That makes
What did your parents used
Some
to do?
people have
Yeah.
weird
Yeah.
last names though.
My parents are. I come from a long lineage of Walmart door greeters.
Oh.
so yeah, I'm Mike Welcome.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I
Well,
guess I'd be excited.
That happened to me. actually.
I know. I remember.
Recently.
What did you think you were?
I was raised to believe, because I knew that my mom and my uncle were adopted by my grandmother and my grandparents, and so I knew that they were they descended from Russian descent, and so my mom told me that we were Greek and Italian. We have an Italian last name, Greek and Italian. That's just what it was. I
His last name is I won't give it all the way away, but it kind of translates to robber or burglar in Italian.
It's kind of a fucked up meaning. And so I thought this whole time that I was Greek Italian is what we were. And then my wife for 1 year thought it'd be fun on Christmas to get a genealogy test, and I got it, and I'm Russian Slovakian.
Okay.
Yeah. Slovakian just sounds like, I'm not making fun of it, but just the sound of the word Slovakian just sounds like cavemanish.
Well, the fucked up part for me is that everybody who needs to answer to this fucking bullshit now that I found out is fucking dead. So I have nowhere to direct this. My parents are dead. Everyone's dead. Everyone's gone.
But you were essentially raised around a lot of Jewish people, right?
Yeah. They were Russian Jew on my grandma's side.
See, I was about to say you were raised with Jews, but that would sound racist, wouldn't it? If I just said,
not if it's true.
But they are Jews.
If it's true.
They are true. They are Russian Jew, and they had no problem.
They are goddamn Jews. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
See that part. That part.
Now you're going to find yourself in editing. Yeah.
Subtle,
I'm not
subtle
editing shit.
difference. Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying the word Jew is it comes out harsh sometimes. They're no, they're Jew. They're
Maybe
Jewish.
when you say it. Maybe when you say it.
It's your context.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, yeah, Jew. Or, I
don't know. I always say the same. Jew. No, I'm just
It feels good, doesn't it?
Should I just be like,
do some more
they're
slurs.
Jew.
Yeah.
He's a Jew. Yeah.
Yella.
All right. You got any more questions, or we'll move on to the open mic soon?
Yeah, let's do. You need some more filler.
No. We'll do. None of it's filler. This is all grade A content.
all killer,
I'm smoking a cigarette like goddamn madmen over here. How interested I am in this.
All right. How about this is a variation of another question recently? But would you rather be devoid of taste, smell, or hearing?
Taste, smell, or hearing. I feel like the smell affects the taste, though.
It does. They're
does.
related.
But if I could get rid of just the smell, I don't know. I like the smell of some really good weed in the morning and coffee. Those two things really get
Yeah. How do you tell if
going.
you're not getting ripped off on a sack if you can't smell?
Yeah, I know. I mean, you could taste it, but man, I'd get rid of the smell. I mean, the hearing, no, hands down, I'm not getting rid of that.
I'm already not good at. I already have a bad sense of smell, and I see it more or less as a blessing.
Okay.
I get to avoid a bunch of gross smells.
So smells are out the door off
Yeah.
the table.
That was an easy one for me.
I think that I would pick that too. I mean, ultimately, because I don't want to be deaf, and obviously, I don't want to not be able to
If
taste
I could
things.
somehow lose my sense of touch, and I don't know when my body's being damaged,
You
and I'm
already
just-
have, David.
Oh, it's,
I've been touching your heart for weeks now.
involuntarily. I've involuntarily lost my sense of touch.
I don't want to lose my sense of touch. I want that.
What's a dish that you think that you could eat every meal for 1 year straight, nothing else at all?
Philly cheesesteaks.
Every meal,
Every meal. It would be
breakfast, lunch.
It would
dinner,
be. It would be
dessert.
either Philly cheesesteaks or Brazilian steakhouse. Yeah, those two. I
do
can
a
stand by
whole
that.
restaurant.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like you said, meal, and,
Yeah,
you're, and
meal.
you're like,
You go to a Brazilian
plate of
steakhouse
steak.
and they bring you Brazilian
So a
steaks.
plate of steak cuts.
Yeah,
basically. Okay. All right,
Sure.
Let's do that.
What would you pick? I'm curious to hear what your answer would be.
Well, I went with what I know that I can eat all the time. I think I'd get tired of
Jar of mayonnaise.
all that stuff. It's involved. It's a McRib, extra onions, extra pickles with mayonnaise. Absolutely.
That's
I get a McRib every time that they come back.
Fucking McRib for breakfast.
I don't
lunch,
like
and
them,
dinner, man.
but I get them every time they come back.
I love it.
I don't hate it.
I love it.
When was the last time you had a McRib?
The last time it was just out in October. They're usually in October.
When was the last time you had one?
I don't know.
Same.
October, maybe
Yeah,
the one before
just
that.
last year, right?
You want to know the last time I had a McRib was?
When?
Before Hurricane Katrina.
Oh shit!
Like
Was that
before
05?
2004.
10 years.
That was 2004.
Plus, yeah.
That's almost, it was like 15, 16.
Holy shit.
I don't like the McRib. It's
It's
ass.
not that great.
I'd rather have Arby's than a McRib. That's
Arby's
how much
is
I-
good.
Arby's
So-
is good.
I like
dude.
Arby's. You ever get the gyros?
No,
I've
but
had it.
I will
I
now.
tried
Which
it.
one? Which one do you recommend?
The Greek.
I got
No, I
one.
know, but I mean, like, what do you recommend? It's just called the Greek. Like, what's
Just the Greek. It's the Greek one.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll say
Get
just the
Greek.
They usually-
glad I
it's on
brought my notebook.
It's on the 2 for $6.
Get
Yeah.
him
2
to
for
the
six.
Greek.
2 for $6. I think I saw that, and it wasn't. I didn't really love it that much.
Oh, I'm telling you. The
I like that
gyros
he's
are
taking
bomb,
notes on
dude.
foods over here.
Yeah,
Dude,
I brought-
you better have some empty pages because I got a lot of
Got a
knowledge
lot of
for
empty
you.
pages. Yeah,
How about
right.
this then?
you can burn them all. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You want to?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right now.
No. Go ahead.
How would you explain music? How would you explain what music sounds like to a deaf person?
Depends on the music.
Too dumb to do that. I'd just be like, see these vibrations? Do you feel this banging? This is it happens up here though.
I'd be like, you want to know what music is? You want to know what music is? I don't know sign language. I'd be like, that's music, pal.
Imagine if you couldn't hear music and somebody was just talking to you and you don't hear them and they just start doing the fucking robot and shit, and like pop and locking.
That's let's move on. Let's do the open mic. You want to grab that spin wheel? Yeah. He's going to hold the base of it, and you're going to give it a good hard spin.
A good stroke.
A good hard stroke.
Okay.
Yes, homo. Spin it in either direction.
Do I show the camera what I'm doing, or what do I do?
Yeah, we'll turn it this way a little bit so the camera can see.
All right. I'm ready when you are.
Do they even care? Nobody's there. We got like
Nobody gives
4
a
views on YouTube. People listen to this on Spotify. They can't see the shit.
Our biggest platform is Spotify.
It's actually Apple Podcasts right now.
Oh,
Leave
it?
those reviews, $10 if you DM us. Not for comics. But yeah, give it a good hard spin in either direction and let us know what it lands on.
All right, here we
and if
go.
we don't like it, we can change it.
Sure, here we go. It landed on Truth or Dare.
Truth or
I
dare.
fucking hate Truth or Dare.
All right, so spin it again.
No, it's his turn. It's up to
we
I'm
him.
gonna pick truth no matter what it is. Yeah,
Truth.
I'll spin it. I would love to spin it.
Here we go.
No, well, he just...
Do you dare me to spin this? Because
That's not the dare.
what's
I feel like
happening.
we got to go truth. Let's pull out some truth here now. Hold on
okay.
a
Give you a
second. What's
truth.
happening in the circle?
You want, so, okay.
And if I look
Let's
uncomfortable,
pull up a truth.
if I look uncomfortable, I'm lying to you.
I just assume you're
know
always
that.
lying to me,
All
David.
right, well, not a fair assumption, but okay.
I assume everyone's lying to me.
You should. Well, that's
I assume I'm
that's-
lying too because I don't know.
That's no way to live. But all right, you do you.
That's on you. That's not on me. My body, my choice. Truth.
Truth for Mr. Diaz here.
Who in the comedy scene would you like to fuck? No, I'm just,
Who would I like to fuck? Who wouldn't I like to?
Right? No,
list.
that's a good answer because I already thought that about you. So perfect. Because I'm same.
Look, you're the Mark Maron of DFW, and I'm pretty
I'm
much
not.
the what's his name? You know who I am? I'm the Chris D'Elia of DFW. I will just.
I don't know.
As
His
long
apology
as-
admitted how much he fucks. So
He
That's
fucks a
a-
lot. Look, he fucks a lot. When you have a shotgun and you shoot that shotgun, sometimes it'll hit a teenager. Who fucking knows? It's a.
whoa. Hey, buckshots are wild. That's,
That's what
all
I'm saying to you. That's what I'm saying to you. Occasionally, a teenager will be collateral damage, and
I'm gonna give it a spin before we get
Here
into
we
more
go.
yeah,
trouble.
do your thing.
What does that say, David?
That says I can't. I have no idea. Who would you?
It says
A breakup?
Who would you? Let me turn this
Something
way.
about a breakup.
Who? How would you force a breakup?
How would I force
we
it?
did that one last time. We're gonna.
How would
do
I
did,
force
so we
it?
didn't
Well,
change
I
that
still have
one.
a simple answer. I'm mature now, and I used to ghost people or just turn into a shithead until they
that
would.
what you do?
Used to. Now I'm mature enough that I can just be like, "Hey, this isn't working out." Blah blah blah. Or actually, now I'm to the point where like I don't even want to date anybody, and that's it.
You know what? I
Won't even get to
respect
that
your
point.
early answer because I would still refer back to the ghosting.
Well,
just shut it all
wait,
off.
So this
Unplug
is
it.
now it's truth
After
for
you meet
truth,
kids and everything.
truth for
unplug.
you. But how old are you now?
40.
All right. Oh, also, I'm also 40, and I'm not judging or anything. But here, let's just talk about me.
You're the guest. Let's hear. Talk more.
I would feel bad about myself. I'm not saying you should. I feel bad if I still ghosted people. I've been ghosted. I think one way I have grown or learned a lot is having been treated certain ways by people
It's
and go
a
like,
two-way street, of
and go like,
course.
oh, I wouldn't want to treat somebody like that
It
anymore.
hurts.
So
It hurts.
Whatever.
It dampens your pride.
I do actually want to change my answer from last week because I said I would just start being myself, which would be very effective.
Or being yourself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I would take the facade down and let them actually meet me.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. But also, I've never broken up with anybody. The only person I broke up with, I came home and her stuff and my dog were already gone. So I felt like it was appropriate to break up with them.
Yeah, I'm just calling to let you know it's over.
Yeah. Just so you know it's over. And text me when you get this voicemail. But I've never actually just broken up with
You've
someone.
always
It's
been
never.
the broken up E.
Yeah, I've always been broken up
You want to
with.
throw out a number of how many times that's happened, or you don't want to?
No, I mean I'll throw out a number, but I mean I don't know.
This show represents his life.
Yeah, probably as many episodes as we have at
What are you up
least.
to? 7?
I
This is
believe
number
it.
60.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
60? I thought you just started this.
No, we've
I'm a
been
bad
doing this.
friend,
We
you
started
guys.
this
I'm
the
a-
first week COVID shut everything down, and we did our first episode in my closet with my phone on a tripod.
All right, well,
There was no video.
I'm a bad
nothing.
friend. I'm not going to tell you any more about how I'm a bad friend.
No, that's fine. I know
If
you.
you want to be a better friend, you just go back through and give a few lessons.
Could.
Yeah.
Could.
Just
Could
when
do
you
that.
go to bed,
If I wanted to be a better friend.
do me
yeah.
a favor.
You got a Facebook, right?
If-
Hit me up.
When you go to bed, go to
I'll send you some
Spotify
clips, bro.
and start playing the first one, and just let them play with the volume down while
I'm
you're
not opposed
asleep.
to it. I'll do it. Whatever.
Yeah, hell yeah. But I've never broken up. I've always been the broken up with one. There's been a couple girls that were just psycho, and I don't even know if we were actually dating. I just kind of changed my number or just.
Okay, so in those
Avoid
cases,
it, but-
we'll just count that for now. You
Yeah.
took control of those situations, and you.
I just slink, just ghost, just
so, you
slink
go,
away.
so then, yeah, if you just change your number, the answer is ghost.
Well, especially if I'm just doing like early dating, like just met online, whatever.
I thought you were gonna
like
say
that.
just men.
No.
He's inclusive, both.
Today's the day to be inclusive.
I'm
This
not
is the
gonna
month.
discriminate in either
This is the month
direction.
to be
Yeah.
inclusive.
So I would ghost those people. But I mean, if you like build a relationship with somebody and like know their family, and
Yeah,
all
their
that,
family
have,
likes
like,
you and
friends,
everything,
you know,
yeah.
mingled together. Yeah. I would just,
I guess I might be a sociopath because I've broken up with a 2-year relationship over the phone, and we never texted or called each other again. And I mean, I spent Christmases with her and her family, and we just never ever spoke once again. It was 2 years.
I feel like I would be the kind of person that would just like just say we're breaking up and that's going to be it, and I'm going to slowly make my plans and then be like, all right, I'm moving out, and you know, like,
Yeah, I've
this
never
is
been
happening.
I've never been an adult. I've never done that. Once you give
90% of the time they're already living in my house, you know, so
Yeah.
it's like you gotta go.
Jason's broken up with me in that case,
Yeah.
then.
Okay, this one says I can't read that. I see it. So a new slur for white people. Okay,
Hey, new slurs
this
for
says-
white people.
This says new slur for
Ironic
white
that it
people.
lands on that.
So what would it be?
I mean,
what's
You
a
know,
new
there is
one?
one a little bit that is a little offensive. I can tell you as a white dude. If I hear Peckerwood is a little.
Peckerwood just makes me think of Woody
Peckerwood's
Woodpecker.
silly. It's silly, and I
that's the
know I'm
thing,
not a
that's
Peckerwood.
the thing.
but-
It's silly.
But when
and
I hear a
it's-
black dude say these goddamn Peckerwoods, like the way they say it, I'm like, oh, I can see how that could be hurtful. But I've never told anybody I was white besides the police or job applications.
Yeah.
Other than that, I always check Hispanic or other or mixed.
I always just like, you know, whenever I've been thinking about this now since we've been talking about it for a few weeks, and like that's the one that comes closest to it's like insulting. It's like,
Okay.
I know of one that's insulting, but it's only to specific white people.
Yeah.
It's the older white ladies, what people call Karens now. But I hate saying Karen. It's like the Macarena. It's done. We
Why do
need
you-
something new. But
why do you hate it?
It's I'm just tired of hearing it.
Oh,
It's
that
like
makes sense.
it's like Tiger King. Once old people are into it, it's not cool
That's
anymore.
pretty much everything. Yeah.
But I'm sick of it. But or Carol Baskin. I put
But also, we probably hear it a lot in comedy.
the one that I know, and that's what's annoying. But the one that I think is pretty offensive is when black dudes called old white women old Patty Pancake over here.
Never heard that. What
I
is
have
it? Wait a
never
second. Wait a
heard
second.
that.
What does
You
that
never
mean?
heard Patty
What does that
Pancake?
mean? What does
Never.
Patty
It's
Pancake
those
mean?
old
Write
white
that
ladies.
down, please.
I thought about it.
It's all those. It's those older white ladies with the long ass. You know, like
that's
a
what it means.
deflated.
So that's
one.
what it means.
Patty Pancake. They probably got pancake titties and pancake booty.
Exactly.
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
But I still stand behind what I said on the last episode. We should not call gay people faggots anymore. They don't like that word, and I don't. It's a harsh word. It's hurtful. We shouldn't use fag towards gay people because I've never called a gay person that. I've always said that to someone who was being faggy. It's just different. I think we should just be able to call white people fags. They've been winning for a long time. It's a hurtful word.
It would be hurtful.
It's an
because
easy swap
large
change.
majority is probably not of the gay culture.
We can
And
test-
that's why, and they'll get offended. It's like, oh, so you're a fag and you're sexist and you're a piece of shit.
We can test this real quick.
Okay, let's go.
Is this would that bother you?
No, let's use it as let's do like research. Let's do
You
it.
want to do another spin, faggot?
Hey.
What if somebody?
See, it will work.
Hey.
White people, you're all fags
Hey.
now.
Like,
and I don't.
You
I
know
don't.
what? For a second, did you see the sparkle in my eye?
Yeah.
I like almost wanted to punch you, like it was like a black person hearing somebody say the N word.
Yeah,
I almost
exactly,
did. Dude.
Exactly.
I was like,
it works. It's good for white people, and I'm not trying to be hurtful towards gay people. I love gay people. Nobody tries harder to get me laid than gay people. All my gay friends try harder than I try to get me
most of the
laid.
gay people I've encountered
And-
are so sweet. They've been
Were they
such
trying to get
sweet
you laid
people.
with them?
No, they,
Oh,
they
okay.
like they like try to tailor
with
your,
women,
your penis's journey for what you want.
Oh,
like I've had
that's
lots
nice
of gay
and
friends.
considerate.
They're like, oh, what do you like? You want a brunette? You want a blonde? I'm like, I want someone who wants to sleep with me. That's all I
I
want.
think it makes them feel good. Anyone in general, because
They just wanna be happy
My wife
and wanna-
does this too. My wife is total matchmaker. She loves to matchmake people, and it's just like matchmakers. Just like just makes them feel good. Like I had something to do with that.
Gay people just want to feel good and want everyone else to feel good. And I don't know why some people still hate gay people. They're fucking better than straight people, I think. But they're not fags. White people are. Straight white males specifically are the ones that we
the
should
name
be able to
doesn't
call
seem
that.
fitting and appropriate anymore. I will admit that, and it seems like it should either be gone or placed elsewhere.
Yeah.
Would cuck bother you more, or which
A
one?
cuck. Yeah, it would. For
Cuck
like
does-
white people could be cucks. Are they cucks?
Well, we can all be cucks, but if I specifically tailored that to like white people specifically, would that bother you more?
It doesn't cut. It doesn't cut like the other
That's
one
what I'm
does,
asking.
though.
Yeah, like if it's because cuck's not a thing, like if somebody just in general called me a cuck, that would be offensive because it's just like I'm not a cuck. What the fuck are you talking about?
Aren't you though?
But if not
See, look at this guy. Look
stereotypically.
at this guy squirm.
Look at this
See it?
cuck.
Yeah,
This fucking
squirming.
cuck over here is getting
Totally
all pissed
squirming
off.
right here.
This
And,
fucking wormy
but
ass cuck is
if
not.
that was the if that
living
was
up
the
to it.
consensus to call all white people, I think that it doesn't strike enough.
That's
of a
true,
chord.
I guess.
It doesn't strike enough.
So it might
of a
hurt
chord.
more on a personal level then, right? Like if
I
just
think
directing
so.
it towards you.
I do
Okay.
think so, yeah. Because in general, you can call anyone a cuck, and then it brings their masculinity and their relationship with whoever they're with into question and all that kind of shit.
I don't think there's any word that you can call a white person that would
Stab.
that would really have because they're still get to be fucking white and like
I'm
whatever.
just telling you, man. Find one better than
It
Pecker
didn't
would.
strip their privilege.
Pecker would hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying to you. They can,
And that's why
Pecker
we're
would
trying.
hurt.
Not enough though. That's why we're still trying to find a good racial slur for white people.
But we do need a
And
better-
I
what the
know-
best, you know what the best racial slur is for us to have a bunch of kids. That's what it is. And to like
yeah.
and to then we can say Pecker. Then Pecker would really bother you.
That might
Yeah.
be, or what if even white people it becomes the slur and it's just like because they're so few and outnuded when everything else grows and they're just like, oh, you're part of the.
Oh, there's
the
a
white
fucking
population.
white guy
Fucking
here.
white
Yeah.
guys.
Buh.
And I just want to say, like, I know some of you might be thinking, like, oh, you're perpetuating hate by trying to find new racial slurs. Yeah, for white people, they deserve it. They've had it good for a long time. And honestly, if that's your mindset, you probably didn't make it that far into this episode and probably don't listen to our show.
Let me
So,
ask you a question. Did that come up as a thing?
no, but I don't know. I'm
I feel
high
like it
and
did
thinking about
somewhere in a
stuff.
circle that you might or might not know about.
No, but I always assume everybody's talking shit about me behind my back, so I create these situations that aren't even happening in my mind all the time.
Doesn't everybody talk shit about everybody behind everybody's
Yes.
back?
Yeah.
At the
I
end
do.
Of the day?
I
Oh, my
constant-
favorite game to
constantly,
play
yes.
when I go on the road
course.
with another comic, my favorite game to play is name another comic and let's talk shit about him. That's my favorite game in the world. Is
Let's talk about this guy.
let's talk shit about our friends.
Yeah.
Mike,
That's
even
where you start.
their friends or not our friends, we're all annoying, right? We all have dumb shit about ourselves. I'm sure that
Doesn't
there's.
it make you feel good to vent about it to
It
some
feels
other
great,
friends,
yeah. It
though,
feels
that
great
relate?
yes, it feels great to
Oh,
laugh.
it's a good old time. I just get to
Yeah.
grinning. I'm just laughing.
But also, we should be okay. We should be okay with, if not it to our face, and we should just if we're doing it, talking shit about people, like we should be fine with that. People talk shit about us.
Yeah. It's
and not
a
get our
trade
feelings
off.
hurt. Yeah,
It's the trade off. But also, like anything I say about someone behind their back, I'll say it to their face. But that's my problem.
you're an
is
exception.
that
though.
I'm
That's-
abrasive.
You're not normal though.
Yeah, I'm not normal.
I'm
I'm abnormally abrasive.
I will
and
keep my
need
mouth shut
stop.
to myself, and I will think things and say things. Who knows?
Yeah, I just it's still my favorite game though. It's beautiful. I love it. Where are we at on time?
Who's your favorite comic?
I don't have one
Do you just not like comedy, or
at all. I hate it.
it's pretty dumb?
Jesus Christ.
Do you think
Fuck that
comedy's
shit.
the lowest art form in the entertainment business? Stand-up
I
comedy.
think-
It's the most trampled upon.
I think it is. I
It's
think
the most trampled upon, used, and fucked over one, but it's also my favorite because it's the purest one.
Oh, it's my favorite for sure.
Because it's just a dude in a microphone, and I've done it without a mic. It's just a person talking to other people, and I mean, like, if we fuck up in a joke, it's like you can
fault.
see, right? It's my fault. But if
also
like
if it
say
goes
you're
well.
playing music and you miss a note, it's jazz or it's easily cover upable. You just keep going. But same with comedy, you fuck up, you just keep going, or you make fun of it and start over.
And when you do a weekend and you fucking kill it, in a packed room, you did that.
Yeah.
You don't have to share the credit with your improv troupe or whatever.
Yeah.
Truth be told, since I have a stake
Improv
at claim, my
true.
favorite comedian's Mikey B, and so like
You're so full of shit.
Yeah, he's so full of shit.
Can you just delete this episode?
right. No,
I don't
here's
want to
the-
be. I don't
here's
want to
the
be on
thing,
this
too.
anymore.
Being-
We're gonna bleep that out, and I'm gonna put your name there.
being I'm sitting from the fans' perspective, also too. Like I'm just gonna like whoever's hot right now, whoever was hot recently. Whoever
Jason hasn't delved into comedy like the way we have, spending
No, of course not.
5, 6, 7 nights a week out at open mics mics
Like
and
I like all
bars and
kinds of funny
shows
shit,
and
and
clubs.
I've seen all the same probably.
He hasn't
stand-ups
ruined
that
a
you've seen.
relationship over comedy. So
No, I don't have
so
that.
he doesn't like look at it the way
Haven't
we do.
had the privilege.
I can tell you his favorite comedian is probably Dave Chappelle or Dane Cook. One
No,
is
not Dane
great.
Cook. Definitely not.
Dave
Dane Cook.
Chappelle's
I just said it 'cause it's funny.
good, but also
No, I'm,
He's
listen,
he's probably my favorite
look,
comedian.
man.
Listen,
Dane Cook's
I-
better than I am, so like I can shit on him, but he's also way better than I am.
I
And
have-
Hey, you say
have
that
also-
now. Hold on. You say that now. Get on. I think it's on Amazon Prime and watch Torgasm, and then you'll be
When
like,
did
"Oh,
that come
actually,
out?
I'm better."
When did
than
that come
Dane
out?
Cook. It came out
Here
years
we go.
ago.
Taking a note. This
And
is-
it's him on
Torgasm.
tour with Bobby Kelly,
Oh,
some
yeah.
other guy who cries the first day, and some other guy
Cries
you're
the
not
first
going to
day.
remember.
What's a mean thing if you're not ready for the mean?
They weren't even being mean to him. I don't know. Bobby Kelly was picking on him. It was
I
hilarious.
pretty much have seen like most of the same stand-ups that everybody else has, Netflix, all that shit. I've seen all the funny movies. You know, I mean,
Honestly, I don't remember why what I was
Who's
getting
my
at.
favorite comedian or something? I wouldn't say.
Yeah, but I don't
wouldn't
remember
say-
where I was going. Oh, so we could talk shit about them. That's why.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I was gonna say. Well, in that regards, what if we Eric Andre? Because actually, my wife fucking hates him, and I fucking actually think he's hilarious.
He's done like the one or two specials, and I don't know. He's more of like a TV. He's more like a comedian, not a stand-up comic.
I haven't seen any of his stuff, so
I think his show is
His show is fucking hilarious, especially if you're
so
on
fucking
mushrooms.
funny. I just
Every time I eat mushrooms, I watch at least an hour of the Eric Andre
it's pure
show.
stupidity. It's pure
Yeah,
stupidity.
it's the extreme of stupid, but it's
Yeah.
it's hilarious if you have the right kind of mindset. But
It's a show I can watch with my 17-year-old, and there's not many out there that I can.
we're getting a little tight on time. Before we get to some crime, let me see if you got any new premises you want to throw out? Do a little workshop, or you don't have to if you don't want to. I think I have something.
Well, no, we said at first he had to. Remember?
I mean, whatever. Things change. That's life. Let me see. Do you have anything?
no. The answer is no.
No, you don't.
Well, you have to unless you don't have anything.
That's okay. I have a couple of things I can talk about, anyways.
All right, let's fix this.
Well, first
We
off,
were going here anyway.
Let's fix
yeah,
these.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
all about me. I don't care about y'all.
Good.
Anyways, so earlier I talked about calling white people fags. Is what we should do. On that same note, the cure for racism comes from the same guy who had that thought, and I've got it right now. To cure racism, or at least racism towards black people and the N-word, we go back to every rap song ever made, and we remaster every one of them and change the N-word to the word banana. And if that doesn't fit, because I know it's all about timing and rhymes, you can just go nana. That's fine. Not nanner. There's no more R's. There's never been an
hard
R in
R on
banana.
banana.
You can't do that. That's just as bad as the N word now. But I ride and die for my motherfucking nana. Now it works on so many levels. It's hilarious.
That comes out to be a good line.
Right? It works on so many levels. It feels cool. Like, oh, what's up, my nanas? Yeah, that's cool. And like,
And everybody can say Nana.
yeah, everybody can say nana.
For now, Joe Rogan. Yeah. For now.
Now.
And then on top of that, we can sell more records because the white people think we just love grandma.
That's it.
Don't tell them.
Yeah, that part makes sense.
Yeah, I think we should do that. That's probably just a good tweet.
There'll be
not
like
even
an
a joke.
uprising and like
In the-
lots of grandmas being called Nana for sure because they want to be hip.
Here in podcast land, that eventually got to somewhere funny. In stand-up land, like when we're on stage saying things to people in
The
real
metamorphosis of it,
life,
yeah.
then any amount of black person and banana thing would make me very uncomfortable. I would be like, "Yeah, where's he going with this?" Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I didn't even touch that because it's not about that. Because
No, I know that it's not about that, and I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just saying that.
Honestly, I didn't think about that too.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what
But that's how not
and that's-
racist it is.
I'm not telling you
'cause I
that it
didn't
is
even
or
think
that it
about
isn't,
that.
but I'm
Yeah.
telling you to think about it. And if you want to go forward, do whatever the fuck you want.
Well,
I'm
maybe
not
I
the-
should just tackle the issue and be like, look, I know what you guys are thinking. I'm not going there. I'm not comparing anyone to an animal. That has nothing to do with it. Nana just fits so much
Okay, well, at
better.
this point, now it's
And
too
we
wordy.
can all-
Now it's too wordy, and fuck
well,
that.
yeah,
Fuck-
exactly.
and
That's
fuck
why
that
I
joke,
didn't even
yeah.
think of that part because it didn't need it.
I know, but
now we can all go bananas together.
yeah,
See?
we're going gorillas. Yeah.
See, I didn't even say
Hey, speaking
anything.
of going gorillas, you guys, if you guys are short T-shirts or anything that you wanted to wear, if you felt like spending money on any local comedians, I know somebody that has new merchandise.
That is correct.
Mike, do you also know of who I'm talking about?
I do know that
Okay.
guy. He's
Is it
a
a friend of
super
your
cool
guys's?
guy. Yeah, he's
Oh,
not
I
a friend of
wouldn't
mine.
say friend, but he's all
yeah, I
right.
wouldn't say friend either. He's
That's
kind
too
of
strong of a connection.
he's a little bit of an enemy to me, but I know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me practice my announcer voice, and
It was good, man.
Yeah.
It was really
Take
good.
it away, Jason.
Yeah, I give it a 6.5, 7.
Yeah, he's not your friend, that's for sure. Hold on, I had one more idea. It's kind of a story that happened to me recently. Yeah, go ahead, dude. I ran into a friend of mine I hadn't seen in a while, a female friend, and she I hadn't seen her in a good while. She lives in another city, and she gave me a big hug. And like I smelled BO real bad, so bad that I thought it was me. So like I gave myself a pit check, and it wasn't me. And it smelled like this chick was wearing a bra of onions. She left she left a bra of stink on me because only my titties and up here were smelly. Because I was with a bunch of other
stink stripe.
Yeah, she gave me a stink strap. Stank strap.
Stripe of stink.
That was Victoria's secret.
Yeah, that bitch needs to keep it to herself. Because I was around other comics I had just met, and I lifted my shirt up, and I was smelling the belly part of my shirt, and like, what are you doing? And I was like, smell my belly, dude.
You smell your belly?
Yeah. And he's like,
and
no.
men smelled your belly? He's writing this down.
I don't care.
Men smelled your belly.
Middle of a story.
Okay.
I'm telling you that part. Okay. So he's like, fuck you, dude. I was like, no, seriously, man. Come over here and smell my nipple and then smell my belly. And he's like, all right. So he comes over. They smell my chest. Like 3 or 4 people come over.
Participants.
3 or 4 people come over and they start smelling my chest. And like, oh, and I was like, yeah, right? Now smell my belly. And they smelled it and they were like, your belly actually smells pretty sweet, dude. I'm like, I know, dude. I know, because I wash with Dove. It makes me soft and smells good.
Your belly smells nice.
Yeah, and I told them what happened. They're like, what the fuck? I was like, dude, it was like she was running with a bra of onions, like she had a brunion or runyon or something like that. I don't know what it was. I don't really have a point to the story.
Did she have big tits? Medium to
moderate
big?
sized?
Like cleavage stink happens. It happens. If women put like same thing.
It smells like man
balls.
smell, dude.
Same thing with balls. If you put like talcum powder and all that shit on your balls, and then
Never
like, don't
would do
take
that.
I wouldn't either. But if you do that and don't take a shower, because I hate loneliness because I have done it, and then you don't take a shower for like 2 days, it fucking stinks like fucking yeast infection. And the same thing happens if a woman fucking puts those puts talcum powder between.
I've
her
never heard of a
boobs.
woman powdering her tits.
I think I have.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I
Sweaty
think I've
as a
seen
bitch,
that. Yeah.
boy.
I've dated plenty of girls with the biggest boobs I've ever seen and never powdered their
if
babies
they're fucking
once.
swinging like car wash titties, maybe they don't.
They're
need
already
to fucking grease.
they're flinging the stink off of them.
They don't need to fucking dry up the grease anyway. They're always stretched out.
Swangin' and stankin'. Yeah. That's what we're going to call this episode. Swangin' and stankin'.
I kind of like it.
But, yeah, I think that's all I have. I have some other stuff, but it's pretty stupid now that I'm looking at it. Anyways, let's move on from this portion. We got about maybe 10 minutes or so left because now it's time for some crime stories.
It's time for crime.
Time for crime stories, bitch. Bitch. Time for crime stories, bitch.
All right, so how about we offer up a Miami stripper arrested for squirting vaginal fluids at police officers in self-defense?
That's just Saturday, bitch.
I admire
Miami.
her bodily self-control.
I think she was on the clock, so she wanted to look like she was working. Maybe it could be like an unemployment or workman's comp thing if something happens.
What? I'm going to let you just talk for a minute. Maybe it'll answer my questions because I have several.
So a Florida lap dancer, our favorite place.
Lap dancer. Yeah.
Yes. That's what their official term, I guess, is for the career position. It's a lap
Okay.
dancer. Has been arrested in Miami after assaulting 5 police officers with her vagina and using it as a deadly weapon without the intent to kill.
A deadly weapon. Would this chick have AIDS?
Well, Brittany Simmons, 24,
Damn it, Brittany.
She's performing at the Camel Toe Strip Club. Has anybody been to Miami?
It's called the
No?
Camel
This
Toe.
sounds
I've
very.
never been to Miami
When you said that,
personally.
this sounds very fake now.
So I don't know.
But
The
okay.
Camel Toe Strip Club.
I've been to Miami. That sounds like
did
a
you know-
real place.
Jason, did you know that the Onion is a fake website? It's
and
a
it's
satirical
not,
website.
It's
Okay,
not reported
All
from
right,
the
I'm
Onion.
just checking.
Letting us know, and even if it was, it's still fine.
Yeah,
it's
so-
still.
All right.
Well, I mean, our fans look to us for groundbreaking news. They want the facts.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
I know, but my fans-
like
my
gluing
fans-
vaginas shut and fucking corpses on fucking shelter steps. And
But yes, but at
Yeah.
the same time, my fans pretty much consider me the Snopes of DFW comedy, and I can't
Well,
just let.
I'll tell you, one of
I
our
can't
best
perpetuate
stories.
lies.
One of our best stories was about a guy who woke his girlfriend up by punching her in the face with a cheeseburger, and then he punched her down the stairs with another cheeseburger.
And you know the funniest part of that story for him is that he almost had the same situation himself
Oh,
in his
Well, it
life.
was a chicken sandwich,
And the lettuce was still on the wall for
Yeah.
like a month later.
oh no, not a month later. Those curtains, when I moved out of there and threw them away, still had lettuce stuck to them. Like 2 years
did
later.
those drapes match those curtains?
They did at the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, they were all full of rage.
Yeah.
Anyways,
All right,
Yeah, sorry to
so-
interrupt.
it's
Sorry.
called
Sorry.
the Camel
It's
Toe
all
Strip
Camel
Club.
Toe. Why don't you even look it up? Is there a Camel
No,
Toe strip
let's-
club?
I'll take
Miami,
your word
Florida?
for it.
No, let's.
We're short on time. You go ahead.
Keep going,
You're
keep going.
questioning the validity.
I am,
so
but also I apologize. Keep going.
Miami police were called to intervene and attempted to apprehend Simmons, who was highly intoxicated and acting erratically, according to the official police report. 5 Miami Police Department officers attempted to place Simmons under arrest.
That's the first story that pulls up when I search Camel Toe Strip Club. Camel Toe Strip Club assaulting 5 police officers with her vagina.
So it must
This
be-
just happened on March 30th.
That's where I got it from. Also,
In your face, David.
I thought you also
You
said it sounded
fucking
fake.
news slut. No, I'm just playing. I'm fucking with
That's
you.
not the Onion, right?
Hey,
Okay,
whatever.
yeah. All right,
It's
so
the Runyon.
The Runyon, yeah. So she ejected. Okay, so they tried to arrest her, but they were momentarily indisposed when the lap dancer ejected vaginal fluids towards the officers, temporarily blinding 3, injuring 2.
Yeah.
She got that 007 pussy, dude.
She might have had some chlamydia in that shit.
Oh, that is a deadly weapon.
some
But it's
yeast.
it's only like seasonal. I mean, this stuff goes. They're like perennials or annuals. They go away after a little bit.
Take the pills.
Yeah. Oh, it's Zithromax. It's like a grape juice. It's not bad.
25% of us have chlamydia anyway, so let's not
On the regular.
ostracize it. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's
in the mouth and in the genital region. Yeah.
We all have it, so
In the mouth. You can get chlamydia in your mouth.
Yes, you can, my friend.
can if a stripper
it.
squirts in there.
And your eyes.
We need to wrap this up.
So the comment from the scene is she just spread her legs wide open and started squirting in the cops' faces. Eyes and mouths from a distance from about 12 to 15 feet, one eyewitness told reporters. They seemed visibly amused after the whole affair. Officer Miguel Aguera of the Miami Police Department told reporters that all 5 of the officers had since tested positive for chlamydia, gonorrhea, and herpes after being exposed to the vaginal fluid.
They're cops, not saints. They could have had that shit before.
Good
right?
point.
How many cops
Good
fucking make hookers
point.
blow them so they don't arrest them? That's what I would do if I was
Is
a
that a
cop.
little ironic, though? I mean, like, you're going into bust.
Cue the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme music.
Bum,
But
bum,
also, she
bum.
blinded 3 of them. I have a question I want to ask you guys, and I know your answer, but I'm going to ask you anyway so you can say it on the show. But first off, David, when a woman squirts, is squirt pee?
Is it pee? No, I don't think that it is.
Yes.
You don't
I'm
think
no
so?
expert.
Absolutely.
I'm no
Jason
expert
thinks
on
it is.
anatomy.
Absolutely pissed.
It's not.
I have figured out the way to try to figure it out. Have a shitload of fucking asparagus the night of for dinner, and then have that bitch fucking.
No, that doesn't answer it because
Yes.
it's still a liquid.
is this?
Yeah, wait,
Because the
Jason,
asparagus
Jason,
will make that because pee
Jason.
smells like real bad. Asparagus.
Sure, but Jason, anything that she consumes that gets into her blood would be affected by.
But the
I'm not
squirt
saying
is
that
not supposed to be pee, though.
But if
not.
it's squirt, if it's not, if it's a
Hey,
liquid,
I know what you're trying to say, and I can explain this very easily so Jason
do
can
your thing.
understand
You
it.
do-
Hold on. You know when you go to Jack in the Box or any of those soda fountains, like places where you get your own soda?
Sure.
And it's got like, it's the digital one where you pick whatever, like cherry Coke or whatever.
Lemon
whatever,
Coke for
whenever
me.
you,
Yeah.
whatever you get,
Freestyle machine.
whatever you get, there's a little bit from the last person's soda that comes out because it's just in the tubes.
Yes.
That's all it is. Doesn't
I get
mean
you.
it's the same
I get
soda,
you. I get you.
but it's dispensed that way.
Uh-huh.
So, is there pee in squirt? Maybe. Is squirt pee? Don't think so.
I think so. You think that's like jizz?
Then I
like
guess
a
I
liquid
like getting
jizz?
pissed on.
I'm not. It's not jizz.
It's a mix. It's called squirt.
I know that. That's what it's called. But it's also, what is it?
I want to know
Where
what
does the poo
squirt
go?
is.
I guess
Where
it's one of
is
those
pee
things
stored
we'll
in the
never-
balls? Jason, is pee stored in the balls?
No, he's not from the balls. It's from the bladder.
All right, well, that solves that. So maybe he is right. Maybe he does know what he's talking
From the
about.
bladder, man. I think I do.
He doesn't know.
I respect
might.
this.
He's
man
an
be- I
alcoholic.
respect this man because he agreed with me on something. So.
Yeah, that's usually
And you don't respect me because I won't agree with
good
you.
barometer.
Even if I know you're right, I just argue with you. It's my default. I don't know why.
It keeps me on my toes. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, we're like a couple that's still happy after 40 years.
I'm happy to agree with you when I get
Argue
bored,
so
and I don't
much.
want to keep arguing about a thing that I'm already bored of.
It'll end it.
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
fine with that too.
Yeah.
I'll take the win.
I like getting pissed
All
off.
yours. Get it.
Is that it for the story? Is that everything?
I
Did
mean,
she-
you can imagine how it goes.
Did what she get charged with?
So let's find out. It ended up being.
It's also a free pass for those cops, as far as like with the wife.
Yeah,
if
all
the
those
wife
cops
gets,
owe
if the-
her at least $25, dude.
Wait, yeah. If the wife gets mad, if their wives get mad that they have chlamydia or whatever, like, yeah, the stripper that peed on me.
Oh yeah, sorry, haven't been to the clinic yet, honey.
Got peed on a stripper like a week
No,
ago. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is.
Yes.
This is work chlamydia. It's not cheating chlamydia.
Well,
Yeah.
a little bit more of the story was knowing full and well that she was exposing the police officers to a number of sexually transmitted diseases and potentially HIV as well. Now, hold on a second. Like, let's say Pandora for hair, lipstick, any of that shit. Those bitches are dirty as fuck. They're dirty. They're dirty.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dirty women at those places.
There's free clinics. You shouldn't be stripping if you have chlamydia. Just get it out.
Shouldn't, but also at that point it's up to the club. Who knows? Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
It's good. I'm
It's
glad
a
that
moral dilemma.
it's a moral dilemma. I'm glad that you brought that up to me because I'm very out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
And if I don't know for a fact that this specific stripper has one or many diseases, I just won't think about it.
I feel like I can look at them and tell if they have diseases.
I don't think that's how it works, but maybe you're right. Yeah.
I've been good so far.
Okay,
to this
okay.
point.
The
Hey.
simple answer is if I can see them, they have diseases.
If they're working at a strip club
They likely.
as a stripper,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know the answer. I'm sorry,
charges-
sex workers.
And we are supportive.
I'm sorry. They
And
don't
we
need to be-
I love you.
We
I just-
are supportive.
I'm just talking shit. Come here, girl. I got $40 for a dance. I know you only charge 25, but I take care of who takes care of me.
So the charge is aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
A deadly weapon.
How can it?
A vagina's a deadly weapon.
It is a deadly
How many
weapon.
people got killed over
It's the
pussy?
most valuable resource on this planet.
More than like diamonds that
Yeah.
children in Africa die for?
How many wars have been started over women? I mean,
Have
know,
more
all of them
children
maybe?
died
that's
over
another thing
diamonds?
Dave Chappelle said, where he said he told that story about he did this show for all these rappers and they gave him a bag of money. It was like 25 grand, and afterwards he's riding on the train with this, and he's like, if anybody knows what I have, they'll fucking kill me and take it from me. And he said he realized that's what it's like being a woman because that's the most valuable resource. That
I can see that. What
women
about
get beat up and raped and shit. I mean, it's fucked up that it's that way, but it is
you're
the most valuable
bleeding
resource.
hard already. Okay, no, I'm joking.
Jesus
I'm
fucking
joking.
sex. So I am looking to replace Jason if you want to co-host.
But
the-
have more kids
Yes.
died from mining diamonds than men have died over pussy?
There's no way to know. I don't know.
No, I think that more men have died over pussy than kids.
Yeah,
died
I
mining
think so,
diamonds,
too.
Actually, if you look at
because those kids graduate to shooting an AK at infidels.
yeah,
Yeah, and then they die from the infidels, not from the diamonds,
yeah.
or they're protecting
Or if
the
a
diamonds.
chappie comes along and kills them or something.
Yeah, chappie. And then they grow up in District 9.
Man,
And
Jiva.
then Hardcore Henry saves us all. I don't know.
I'm liking the path you're taking. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I appreciate.
I knew all the movies by the same guys.
I appreciate
so.
Chappie being brought up because it's. I feel like that movie. They probably had super high expectations for that movie, the studio anyway.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know what the numbers were, but they probably were not.
I think they were low.
They're probably disappointed by.
I rather enjoyed the movie.
I'm not saying that it was or wasn't good, but it just wasn't what they wanted.
I like that.
Cool.
I kind of
Anyway,
like. I kind of like.
Anyway, this has been Chappie Talk. This
Yeah,
has been,
right.
this has
Actually,
been
I kind of like Die Antwoord. I like Ninja. And
not a thing I've seen. Anyway, this has been Movie Talk, and
Well, Diane was the two people that stole Chappie. They're actually
they're actually
music-
like a techno.
I don't want to call them a
kind of
band,
group.
but they're like
I've heard of
music
them.
people.
Yeah, they're a thing.
Yeah.
They're a thing. Their music sucks. I'll openly say it. I don't care if they hear me.
Oh man, you done did it now.
I
yeah,
did it now. Die Antwoord's
You
going to come
sack
kick our
of
ass.
shit.
All of our Die
You're
Antwoord
never gonna
fans,
work.
I
You're never gonna.
apologize.
Yeah, you're never gonna do music in Europe again.
Yeah, you'll
In
never
Europe,
work-
nightclubs.
Johannesburg, South Africa.
In Europe, nightclubs
You'll
again.
never work in this town again, you hunk of shit.
It's just South Africa, I won't work in.
Oh, okay. You're
Well,
fine.
there's an apartheid in South Africa now, which is the clubs you work and the ones you won't, which is all of them.
At this stage, I'm not taking gigs in South Africa.
Oh,
Just so
you're
we-
not taking gives.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you can't take what's not given to
Yeah,
you.
there you go. Exactly. Yeah.
This is fun, man. Thanks for coming out,
A lot
dude.
of
Do you
fun,
have, do you have a long drive? Do you need to lay down and take a nap and spoon with me, or are you good to go?
Yes, as a matter of fact, that's what exactly
It's
what
been
I need.
becoming
It's
a
a new
recurring
service.
thing.
I'm like 10 minutes away, but yeah, that's so long for me.
Yeah,
yes.
it's going to be even longer when we lay
Whoa.
down. No, thanks for coming out, dude. Why don't you tell people like my mom and whoever Jason brought to the show
What's
to
your
listen?
mom's name?
Nancy.
Nancy, please. Oh, I've seen her comments up on Facebook.
Yeah.
Nancy, if you would, I mean, we're mutual friends already. Please send me a friend request.
Don't follow David. It's
Send me a
not
fr-
that
send
David
me a
Diaz.
friend
It's a
request.
different one.
I'm on the fence still about
You
him,
can,
Nancy,
yeah.
So don't worry about
I'm
it.
gonna request you anyway, Jason. So whatever.
Well,
It's
Tell them where they can find you.
you can find me on Facebook. Go through Nancy Benavides' friend list, and you'll
I'm glad
see.
that you just doxed my mom
And you-
completely. I gave the first name, and you just
Did
gave her the whole.
they not know? Yeah.
Yeah.
The B has always been secret.
Has
Yeah,
it?
the B is a secret.
Cut that part out there, then. Bleep that part
I
out
don't
there.
care. I'm just kidding.
You just gave him another hour.
She doesn't know
in
how to log
editing.
back on, so I'm good. But tell people where they can find you on social media, and if you have any shows coming up, plug some stuff.
I would love for you to follow me on Instagram. It's at DJD666. Please follow me. I swear to God, I promise you, I will not follow you back. But thank you for the follow. And
You'll message thank you for the follow.
no,
Not
I will
even that.
pretend I didn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
No,
That's the real kind of bastard you want to follow, though.
Yeah, he'll
you
big
know?
league the
I
shit
would do
out of
it.
you.
yes, I will.
Yeah.
Do I have any shows? Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of shows. I just don't want to talk about them right now. That's,
Okay,
that's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
well-
to
You
you.
don't need to know.
Why don't you
Yeah.
just Google David Diaz and then go to his shows? You can find it, bitch.
You
It's
can
fine.
do that. Yeah, I get booked. Yeah,
Yeah, he gets booked hard, dude. I don't know why I said dude. You can't talk. Do me a favor before I start plugging stuff. Start the music.
I don't know how.
Just point
Where?
anywhere. Where is it? Where's the music?
All right. Boom.
Started
Start
it.
that music.
That's something I do in post, baby.
Hell yeah.
Lingo. But you can find us also on Instagram on the IG at the Open Mic Podcast, MIKE.
It's both of us throwing shit out there.
Yeah. I feel like you guys should know that by now. Find my page too at Mikey B the Comic. Buy shirts, buy bracelets, buy whatever I'm selling. I got it. You got money. Let's do a trade and hang out.
Everybody that I gave the I'm Trash bracelets to, I haven't seen any of them wear it.
I don't care.
I wear it around the house. I'm like, yeah, I'm trash.
Yeah, I've been wearing it just because I don't have my watch right now, and I feel naked without
Somebody
something on
said
my
something to me at the store about it. Like, what's that say? I was just like, the same thing that we all relate to.
wrist. We're trash.
Yeah, the person was
And
like,
the other side says
and they
vax,
awkwardly
vax.
go, oh. I was like,
Yeah.
you're trash.
Yeah, no, get out of the way, bitch.
You're not wearing a mask.
You
so
have too
you're
many
trash.
items for this
Yeah.
lane. Get out of here. But yeah, at Mikey B the Comic, I put content up all the time. Put up videos. I'm working on some new shit that'll be out this week, and I put videos from this podcast on there. I have some shows coming up. Find them on there. Hit me up for tickets. Maybe I'll give them to you. Maybe I won't. Depends. What do you look like? Are you hot or what? I'm shallow. I don't care. I'll admit it.
Do you talcum powder your titties?
Yeah. And also, if you guys do powder up them tits,
Or
send
your
us a
balls.
DM. You don't have to send us a picture of them, but they'd be greatly appreciated.
I know from experience on the balls that it's a good thing if you take a shower within 12 hours of
I'm gonna do the shower anyway. That's what I'll say. Yeah.
I work from home, so
Yeah.
I don't have to take a shower
Yeah.
as frequently.
My
as
balls
Just for
are
your
too
hygiene,
long.
it's not for anybody else.
No, I build like
Just for
a
you.
like I
Just
have
for
like
you.
a microbie around me that protects me from everything.
My balls are too long, and I have to use a whole kilo of powder to do one side of my balls. I don't have time or money for that.
Yeah, too much.
But what's our Twitter, Jason? Where can they find us?
Mike 5000. I was
Oh.
actually looking up the hat and the hair.
The hat and the hair.
Yeah.
What, to change it?
Yeah.
For the hat and the hair? Yeah. It's not a bad name.
What do you think? It's literally.
It's not
somebody's
bad.
gonna steal it if they're actually listening all the way through. right
Also, Apple Podcasts. You guys go on there, leave us a 5-star review and some comments, and then send us a DM. You don't have to post about it. We will if you're okay with it. We'll black your name out.
We'll take care
and
of
we'll
you in a
send you 10
special
doll
way.
hairs. We actually had some pretty positive reviews. Helps drives us up the charts so
But
we can
nobody
get some internet
collects the money.
Nobody's collected. We've still, for the first 10 people that sent us a DM, not comics or for people that have been on the show.
Mike, I need
But-
to pee, so the faster you.
Oh, you can do that on me. I just discovered I like getting
now. And
pissed
so
on, dude.
part 2 of what I was gonna say also.
So now to Crime Story 2.
Yeah.
No, that's it. We're done. David's bladder's about to explode. So I'm going to go put a tarp down and lay down so David can pee on me.
Hell yeah.
And
You want me to leave while you guys cuddle?
No, dude, I
No.
need someone to hold the camera. This tripod doesn't get the right angle.
Film it and show it to your parents, please.
Well, how much does this pay? I'm down for a gig.
Dude, I'll only charge you like $20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, hell yeah. All right, we're out of here. Bye, losers.
See ya.
See ya.